Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long was 1975. Using words on the rise. Reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends used to bug you. Long was 1975.
This is Starglider on the ZX Spectrum. It was originally released in 1986 by Rainbird on the Amiga and the Atari ST. The bloke who wrote it is sort of a wireframe vector graphic tactical combat simulator based on his love of the original wireframe Star Wars arcade. Now, I forget what the name of the show was, because this was a big deal back then. I used to do this a lot. But I want to say, was it Get Fresh at the weekend where they had the Millennium Dustbin, the alien called Gilbert and Gaz Top presented it? But each week they would have Starglider, or at least the Amiga version, and kids would have a go on it to win prizes. But there were like 3 different teams and stuff like that. And that's where I first saw it and absolutely thought, oh my god, this is the future. This is amazing, because obviously this is before my Mega Drive. Now, where things get interesting was, because it was such a massive success, Rainbird approached real-time games to make 8-bit versions. Now, real-time games, so you know they've got pedigree in 3D, were the guys who wrote 3D Star Strike on the Spectrum, which is quite possibly a better version of Star Wars, albeit a clone of it, than the game produced by Domark on the Spectrum. They also released Star Strike 2, which had, well, vector shaded wireframe graphics. Might be a bit too strong a descriptive term, but they could, you know, handle their way around a 3D game. I personally would have preferred Star Strike 3, because well, there's a 48K version that has no speech and music, but then, to be perfectly honest, this music is awful. I think I would prefer no music. Anyway, sorry, waffling. Right, so, real-time games produced it on the Spectrum. They produced it on the Amstrad CPC and an Amstrad PCW. I don't think I've ever heard of that. I could look it up, but I'm not going to. Solid Images were commissioned to produce versions of the Commodore 64 and Apple IGS, but I don't know if they ever came out. There's a sequel called Starglider 2, which is absolutely pants, at least on the Spectrum. Right, let's get into it. Right, so yeah, I played this briefly back in the day. I played it on my brother's Amiga, well, obviously with a mouse and stuff like that. It controls a lot better. It sounds like S Express on acid. But this is, you're going to see when you see the keys you set, it's punching above its weight. Right, change these keys, yes. Yes. Fire, laser, space. I would normally go with M, but you need M? No, you don't. You can use different button. Anyway, so A up, Q up, A down, O left, P right. Accelerate, Z and X, decelerate, because that's on my thumb beneath up and down. Already my brain's having a fart at this. No, I'm going to go with M for missile, and then super missile would be S, because you know those missiles that are like super missiles, and R is rear scanner. Already you can see that this is punching above its weight for a keyboard game on Spectrum. Well, it's not, but you know what I mean. It's more akin to a flight simulator. You do not yet have a rear view scanner or long range super missile. Thanks for that. But we got a short range super missile. Change these keys. No. Now the story is there's a bunch of aliens that disguise themselves as creatures that you cannot fire on because they travel between planets, and you are the Starglider defense satellite, and so they sneak through and fuck everything up. That's the Speed Readers version, and that's what I'm sticking to. By the way, look up the Amiga box art. It's shit. It looks like it's just got a giant picture of a mouse on the front. Right, so what do we do? 1, control, 2, define keys, 1, keyboard, enter to start game. So it's wireframe. And immediately, I'm under the toss. Tosh. Right. Okay, right. Speed up. Slow down. There, on the right, to the bottom of the screen, is where it tells me how fast I'm going. Right, so everything wants to fuck me up. It's the future, you would expect that. Right, shall I try and launch a missile? I would just want to try and shoot them. I mean, the scope of it is so much bigger than their other games, because obviously Star Strike was arcade. You could argue that's why the graphics probably don't look as impressive. Oh, did you hear that? Now I control my missile. That's a cool touch. He says, and he misses it. Let's go for that. Oh. I can't decelerate my missile, and it handles like a fucking Fiat. And I've wasted it. And yeah, other than that, I don't know what Scooby I'm trying to do. Like I said, the graphics aren't terrible. They're just, I guess because of the scope of the game being so open-ended and large, that's why they don't look amazing. And they're slowing down now. That slappy noise means I'm hitting him. I don't even know if he's a bad guy. Oh, he is a bad guy. He's firing on me. Does he have energy? Why is everyone so balls hard in this game? I don't know what that says at the top, but presumably that's not damage, because I'm getting out of here. Ooh, you can actually peg it when you put full acceleration on. Right, haven't got a rear scanner. Slow down. I want to destroy something. I just want to dance. I'm completely stationary. So this got really, really good reviews back then. I'm talking like the Spectrum version. I'm assuming the Amstrad version looked pretty much identical and ran in the Spectrum mode. I don't know, don't quote me on that. Don't know what that is bottom left, it's flashing, but I don't have high hopes or good feelings for it. So yeah, like I said, graphically it's alright. It's just, it's not Starstrike. But again, Starstrike is super linear. If you could describe this as non-linear, I don't know. That might be too strong a descriptive term. Mine detected. Oh, right. Oh, walkers. Would I say that Empire Strikes Back? Shit. Did I go for his legs? It's better graphics? I don't know. It's just so weird and awkward to control on keys. I mean, then having said that, on a keyboard, on a joystick, you'd have to toggle between keys and joystick controls anyway. So either way, it's just so difficult to control. Slow down. I would have liked more stuff in the background, just to give me some indication of horizon. Have I only got one missile? Are you shitting me? Apparently, yeah, he flew into my line of fire. Dumbass. Because AI in the future's not what AI is now. And by then I mean 1986. Yeah, I've only got one missile. That's pants. Now, do I dock? Is there a place to dock? Slow down. Why can't I hit him? There is some detail on him there. I mean, look at the front. Is it domed? Is that too strong a descriptive term? Okay, that's kind of cool. Slow down. Oh, shit burgers. So anyway, yeah, sorry for the incredibly underwhelming gameplay, but I've got no bloody Scooby what I'm doing. I'm just going to fly really fast. Because I'm a man. That's what we do. Fly, drive, ride, cook, maths. See what I did there? Ooh, that Starglider? No, I'm a Starglider. Oh, pressing the wrong key. So what exactly am I doing? I had a quick look at Wikipedia, but to say it told me bollocks is an understatement. But you can see it does speed up once loads of stuff is off the screen. So this must be, oh, they get, you know, reasonably intensive, I guess, on a Specky. Obviously, it doesn't really compare to the Amiga and the Atari ST versions. Right, 20. Something appeared top right. Right, so I'm going number-wise. 2. It's a lump of cheese. I'm sure there are gameplays out there where people have got some Scooby what they're doing. I haven't. So what is the relevance of the numbers top right? Is that points? I'm out of late. Are you shitting me? I really should have read the instructions. You know, apparently the game came with a novel fleshing out the history of the universe or something. I've got no lasers left. I'm going to have to kill myself, won't I? That's a bit pants. Tally Fop, Tally Ho and all that. Tora, Tora, Tora. Oh. Is there no quit? Do I even have energy? I don't know. Every 3D game had one of those in it. Oh, towers. Perhaps I should have just flown forward in a straight line all this time. Go around. yoink, go through. I'm assuming, and therefore I had to fly towards the end of the stage and use my super rocket to do something super rockety. Again, no lasers. Right, I might have to quit and then have another pop at it. Yeah, because I don't have a... Oh, different type walkers. Don't have a clue what I'm doing. Rowing speed. Just what do you have to do to die in this? Where is my energy? I don't know. I do like the laser effects. Right, I'm going to try and have another pop and just leg it to the end. I'm assuming I shoot those, don't I? Leg it to the end and try and miss or something. Anyway, let's reset. Right, there we go. I have to do the keys again. 2, define. Right, fire laser. Do I want to? Yes, that's a bit awkward. Fire laser, M, up, down, left, right, accelerate, brake, launch, missile. Oh fuck, now that'll have to be space. I'll have to try and remember. Super missile, S, R. Right, change these keys? No. Right, control, keyboard, enter start. There we go, enter. Right, level 1, so there are levels. Right, leg it, full speed ahead. I'm just staying out the way of everything, I think. Where is my shields then? I see 3 yellow bars and I don't know what any of them do. There's that flashing red bar, I don't know what that does. There's tanks. Don't remember them first time round. There is a lot going on, I will give it that. Now obviously, if you're laughing at me because you're like, dude, everyone knows what they got to do in this. Yeah, I'll live. Quite resilient to that. Some in-game music would have been like, listen to that. I'm being attacked by tin foil. I should probably not keep firing. Mine's just exploded. I do like the fact that there's so many different walkers. So all these guys were smuggled in. That didn't take long, did it? Right, hang on. Right, shoot the top of the tower. Shit. All these guys were smuggled in the fake Stargliders. Well, not Stargliders. You know what the bad guys are in. Yoink. I'm not going to lie, I'm having trouble controlling. Where's that pink thing? Hey! Awkward. That wasn't it though, was it? So yeah, it's reasonably impressive. I just don't have a clue what I'm supposed to be doing. Because again, it's my fault, not the game's, granted. It's the ship from Navigator, Flight to the Navigator. You know that Disney movie that wasn't actually a Disney movie? Look it up. Right, I'm going to just launch my missile and hope for the best. So that's it, one piece of speech is what they couldn't include on the Spectrum. This missile is so pants to control. I like the way it's got its own interior view though. And useless. And relax. Well, there you go. Starglider on the ZX Spectrum. A flight simulator future space combat game. And I just haven't got a clue. You shoot the green thing. Oh, a bit late now. Or what I'm supposed to be doing. But as always, I'd love to know what you think. And you can by all means tell me where the fuck I'm going wrong. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you later. We're still as a fucking eject.